Okay. The word of the day today is anodes. That's what we're going to be swapping on here. So, to get to that top one, we're going to need to take this guy off. And for that, we're going to need a 10mm socket, an extension bar, go. Okay, so there's one bolt that's right on top of here. We're gonna loosen that one up first. There it is. Okay. And then this has got two little rubber grommets here. It's also got a peg right here with a rubber grommet on it, so I pop that one off first, then the rest of it just shifts right off. Put that up there. Now we're swapping to a 10mm socket. The first one is this guy right here. Okay, put that on, crank it loose, nice and easy. There we go. Okay, so this is one that I already changed. Okay, it's got a little Phillips head screw right there. So what I did is you could either get a pair of vice grips and hold on to it, or you could just put it back in your socket, and then they're not very difficult to take off. You get your screwdriver, back that screw out, put the new anode on, pop it right back in. And so the part number for this guy so now we're just going to tighten that back down on there, just get it nice and snug. I don't know if there's any particular torque specs for that, but so that's the first one. Next one we'll do is the one that's on this exhaust here. It screws in there pretty tight though, so I'll put this in that guy just like that, just to hold it, and then back that screw out. There we go. Just like that. This is the part number for the anode that goes on the exhaust. So what makes this one unique is it's got a groove in there that'll fit nice and flush in there, just like that. So it looks very similar to the other anodes, almost the same size, but it is different. Tighten her down. Okay, now we can pop that one back on. Nice and snug. Okay, we got two of those done. This thing's just got little clips on the side. You simply just pull that off. There's no hardware. Okay, now we got the big mamma jamma right there. So for that one, same thing, 12mm bolt, and you have it's basically right in between the two metal spark plugs right there, and you'll see there's a screw right on top that'll loosen it. To grab a hold of that guy. And it should just pull right off. This is what the new anode looks like. I already swapped that one out, but the part number for that one is here. So when I looked it up online for this particular year and model, this was the part number that was listed on there. But when I got these anodes in the mail, I noticed that it had a different part number. So I reached out to the people I ordered it from and just double checked. I mean, they looked exactly the same and they fit exactly the same, so I just double checked with them to make sure that this part was interchangeable. This has got a small 10mm bolt that holds that thing tight, so you loosen that up, this will come off. Swap the new one in, tighten that sucker down, good to go. Try to pop that guy right back in. Maybe. And there we are. 12mm bolt will go right back in there. All right, moving on. We have another one, this sneaky little guy right back here. So I'm gonna have to take these out to move this guy out of the way a little bit. Swap him back to a 10mm bolt. I think I'll just hide that guy right down there. So now we can move that guy just to the side, and we can get in, swap him back to our 12mm socket. This is where the extension really comes in handy. Okay, here we go. Oh god, that one's on there pretty tight. Jeez. Here we go. There's our next anode. You can see that one's pretty munched. Look at that. Yeah, that one definitely needs to be replaced. We'll see how easy it is to unscrew that guy. This one's probably going to be a tricky one. Nice. Actually came off a lot easier than I thought it would. But will it come off the screw? Yep, just like that. Okay. That is the part number for the one that we just removed. Crankcase kind of next to the spark plugs there. Okay, put that guy back on. I don't know if there's any right way to do it, but it's very ever so slightly tapered. This end I think is a little bit more narrow than this one, so I guess that's probably the best way to do it. Well, it probably doesn't matter. I'll tighten that guy on there. Nice. That one's good and snug. Put that right back on there. Okay, nice and snug. So we got that one done. Okay. Get these guys back on. this guy here, I'm a little bit confused by. And it just seems to me like I'd have to take the wiring off, take the air intake manifold off, take the other things out. So I just don't see it happening right now. Yeah, I just don't see it. I don't see where that one goes. Well, yeah, it's looking like that one. You're just gonna have to take a lot more stuff off. So for this last one, it's gonna be right in the lower area. And I'm a man that's willing to admit his mistakes. And I made a big oopsie with that last one. And I'm hoping that this video will help prevent you from not recreating that mistake. But you got to take what's called the lower apron off. And on the inside, it's kind of hard to see, but there's these little rubber grommets and pegs here. That is where the apron connects to. I think there's 2 on each side. So when I went to access the area for the last anode, I had popped the ones on the left side down, popped these ones down, and I cracked it. And I did take these off before that happened. These are the first things I took off, and then I tried pulling it down to pop it out of these rubber grommets, and I cracked it. And pretty silly mistake, pretty dumb mistake. It's expensive mistake. One thing I didn't realize and neglected to look at was that there's also a small screw there that holds it in place. And I didn't know about that. I didn't take that off, and I wonder if maybe just that combined with the cold weather made the plastic just more brittle, and when I popped it down, it cracked. Anyways, if that does happen to you, I hope it doesn't happen to you. But this is the part number to replace it. And when I ordered it, it did come painted, so it should be color matched. But first thing you're gonna do is take these screws off. Don't drop them in the snow. Pretty much jiggle it around, pull it down just like that. And so I got that side down, and I very gently jiggled this one, try to get it down, and that's when it cracked. And probably because that screw is still there. But there it is. That's the last anode. Now, if this thing does get cracked, I mean, it doesn't render the motor inoperable. It's just not like this is a sealed compartment. So you could run it if it's cracked. You could probably do something on it to bondo it back together or whatnot. So I just labeled this one as crankcase bottom since it was similar, but there's the anode. That's the part number. So again, you need 3 of these ones, and you need 1 of these and 1 of these. And if you feel like taking a bunch of more stuff off, 1 of those. Okay. But I don't have the stuff to do that right now. All right, nice and snug. So before you try to take that lower apron off, take this screw out, and hopefully that will save it from getting cracked. There it is. There she is in all her glory. Put her on just like that. Alright. Very gently. There we go. Okay. That. Let's get that up right around there. Oh, there we go. All right, I got that one on. I got that one on. And that guy is stuck. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and tighten down that screw. Let's get these guys in. Now, as far as external anodes go, there is also one that goes right underneath here. That's the part number for it. That's the anode. I replaced mine last year, so it should still be pretty good. And then the little trim tab right there operates as anode, so don't forget to replace that one as well. But anyways, that's it. Hope this helped you.